So let me tell you guys about this piece of shit individual in New York that my family hired to play games with my life. People's lives, guys, it's not a joke. I'm talking about somebody's life. So let me tell you all the games I used to play. Now remember, guys, I had no choice. When I came back from Cambodia, it was either I went to go live with a family member in Las Vegas or I went to go live with this individual in New York. I was trapped. So I took the lesser of two evils because I didn't trust a family member in Las Vegas. And rightfully so. Because I found it weird that family members, come on, man. I found it weird that family members kept trying to get in touch with me in other places like Las Vegas that I'd never even seen these people before. So I was already hip to the game with that. So I took the lesser of two evils, went to go live with this bastard and pay this motherfucker money to go live in the projects, right? I remember when I got my tires were on flat on my car. This individual wouldn't even give me $100 to fix the flat on my car. But I used to play games with this individual because I knew they were crooked somehow. I just didn't know how were they crooked. This individual in Brooklyn told me that you have to use other people's names to get ahead in life. And I went off on this individual. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's the point where I completely lost respect for this individual. But I used to play with this individual. I used to do shit like when I was working with Uber Eats on the bike. I used to do shit like send stuff to his phone so that he'll be able to track me. Think about what I just said, guys. When I was doing Uber Eats bike deliveries, they had this thing where you can share your GPS location with friends. And so I sent it to him. Because that's the whole thing, guys, with me. I told y'all I'm so transparent that it scares people. They be thinking I know something even if I don't know nothing. I put everything out in the forefront. So just in case somebody is crooked out here, I might not know who they is. But I'm so transparent that it puts everybody in freeze mode. That's the real freezer spells. Like people trying to put my pictures in a freezer. Now the real freezer spell is when you are transparent in front of your enemy and they don't know who the fuck you are. They wonder if you're working with their enemy, the police. They don't know who the... Guys, I've been like that my whole life. It's a safety mechanism for myself. This guy, because remember, people can only judge themselves. Excuse me, they only can judge you based on how they judge themselves, and oftentimes it's gonna be a miscalculation if you allow them to go into their own mind to think of something, because they always gonna think the worst, because that's how they think of themselves. So he's probably thinking, man, how is he so free and open like that just to give me his GPS location? And I'm his enemy. Right. So I let people stay in their head. Same thing I told y'all about Greg Maddux. He'll let a hitter hit the ball just so he can get him when it counts. Think about that, guys.